I don't hear some very lame argument out there about this referendum question where we don't talk about recently, and I just say make I take this little time for put some clarification for educate the kind people where did they put out those kind of messages out for one. Today, na Friday, May the 12th, Friday, May the 12th, for the year of our Lord, 2023. I am Chris Anu, una comrade in arms for a free and independent Ambazonia. Fellow Ambazonians, I greet one and all. I greet every man, every woman, every young man, every young woman for ground zero. I think it don't be a while where when I hear my voice, especially for pidgin language. I come for when I for speak for pidgin language today because I hope say every pa or mommy where a day for village, it go fit for understand. I believe so when I don't hear this message about referendum. First thing, I want to make when I understand it be say referendum. Nobody in nobody guarantee us a referendum. Take note, but when I take note, we'll never talk say referendum it'll come tomorrow, it'll come next year or after 6 months. No, make no man enough fool wanna and make wanna note this audio message where I make so that when they come back for when I tomorrow for tell when I say, oh, them be promised when a referendum where a day make when I know say we be talk say this thing not been a promise. Now an option where we they put on the table for CM say this conflict it be quickly and easily settled. I hope so everybody get this point. Now, number 2, I don't hear some lame argument where it no get legs, or where your legs bend. I don't hear them from somebody where it talks say, oh no, you no fit ask for referendum. That means say if you ask for referendum from La République du Cameroon, it means say we not be independent country where we talk say we be. First of all, my tell you, we know they ask for a referendum from La République du Cameroon. But Cameroon it be a party to the conflict. But we are not asking for a referendum from Cameroon. I want to take understand them very, very well. We know they ask for referendum from Cameroon. Where they ask for referendum from the United Nations and the international community. We know they ask for referendum from Cameroon because we consider ourselves, yes, an independent country. We will not take back our independence per our declarations. But Cameroon, it tell the international community, say, oh, we still be in one country. So, now we don't tell them, say, okay, Cameroon, if you talk, say, we still be in one country, how about a vote be conducted? How about a vote be conducted? A referendum, it happen, we vote for sure, say, will not be part of your country. This one, it not make sense? I think say, it get a lot of sense. We say we'll be independent country. Cameroon said, no, we'll not be independent country. The international community want for know whether we'll be independent country. And we say, okay, if you not a belief, or if you not one belief, put them for vote. Fellow Ambazonians, that is why referendum, it makes sense. It makes sense. If they deny say we know we be, if they deny say we not be independent, make them put them for vote. Make we vote. Make we show. Say whether we will show whether we be independent or not independent. Now only vote. Now only vote it will show, and that is why referendum be important. We know they give up anything. We know they give up our rights. We know they give up a piece of our territory. We know they give up our language. We know they give up our legal system. If we go to vote for a referendum, it not change us for anything. So may they not fool when I say, oh, if we go do a referendum, it means that we'll not be independent. And by the way, our independence right now, it be only declared on piece of paper as of 1961 and of 2017, where we take them back. But when you look inside your pocket, the money where they inside your pocket, now la Republic of Cameroon money, the identity card where they inside your bag, now Cameroon, now la Republic their own. The passport where you carry them for your bag, now la Republic their own. You don't want travel come out that country. Tell me which airport you use. Now la Republic their own. Your governor, now who? Now la Republic appoint them. Your deal, now who appoint them? Now la Republic. Everything, I feel them I'm on and on and on and on. Comrades, if a referendum, it would take off La Republic money for our pocket, take off La Republic identity and passport from our pocket, give us our own airport, give us our own seaport, take away their governors, take away their DOs, take away their gendarmes, I will go for it 500%. May we not talk say, may we not hear that nonsense say, oh, we'll be independent country. We don't get independence, and yet we still run Cameroon money. We still go for Cameroon school. We still speak their French. We still get their lawyers for our court. We still get their teachers for our school. We still use their airport for travel. We still be subjected under their governors. We still do everything under them. That one now talk for mouth, not be actuality. If we get opportunity for vote, for tell them finally say, we don't be independent country, then, now only then, we get opportunity for get our own money, get our own identity card, get our own airport, get our own governors. When now we elect them, when no be them appoint them, send away their gendarmes, send away their DOs. Anglo-Saxon system no gendarmes, no DO, and no governor the way they appoint them now appoint them. Anglo-Saxon system, no elected officials. For Anglo-Saxon system, your governor now you the elect them. Your mayor now you the elect them. Your police, they be now your local police. That means say for every local government and every county, now the people go recruit their own police force. No be that thing where they should run for one day, send any man, send a gendarme on a police, may come for one a village, may come for one a community, and they chastise one, they harass one, torture one. That one will come to an end. So I want to make everybody understand this. Unfortunately, when they say common sense, some people don't get common sense. Their own common sense where them get, now only for destroy, now only for sabotage, and they go out, they go out to put messages and for confuse people where them not get intelligence for understand what way they talk about. If La Republic do Cameroon talk say, oh, Now only a few people for diaspora where they cause this conflict for ground, that they cause this confusion for the ground, that they support this war for the ground. Tell me, a vote on the ground, it be a simple thing for tell our public say this conflict in order to be caused now because of people in the diaspora. This conflict, the people for ground zero, they want their country back. And I challenge people whether they talk so, oh, we'll give a wait for too long. We'll give a wait for too long. If them get any other thing where it will bring us independence tomorrow and shorter, make them put them out. Tell us, make we see. Make them put them out. Tell us, make we see. So, mommy them and papa them, again, this message, they come to una from Chris Anno. Chris Anno. Make no man enough fool now. Make no man enough fool now. This war, it don't go on. They go on now for number 7 year. Number 7 year. Some people the day for this struggle where they call themselves say leaders. Them say them be leaders. But them go prefer for see this war a drag on and on and on. But now where una day for ground zero, for Batibo, for Santa, for Pinyin, for Mbonge, for Indian, for the Bamombo, for Fontem, and I mean everywhere, Boyo and all those places in Saddam. Now when they feel the pain, now when they feel the pain, now when they're for the front lines, whether you carry gun or you not carry gun, you where you day on ground zero, you day in the front lines. Our boys where they carry gun, they don't try their best, and they continue for they try their best. And any person will call himself a leader for ground for diaspora, his duty, his job, it be for make sure say we end this war and end them soon. And if we get any opportunity for end them soon, we will go for it. If referendum, it will end the war quick and end the suffering of our people, we will go for it 100 times without hesitation. When me I do thing where I know say a day correct, I don't care where somebody try for do for sabotage. I stand on that message. I stand on that message, and I ask ground zero, may we all join our mouth and demand from the international community that Ambazonia people, they want a referendum for concretize, for proof say they no be part of Cameroon. Time where they will want join us with Cameroon. Time where they will want join us with Cameroon. No man a referendum they be doing. Now referendum they be doing. Now where we say no, we not want to be with Cameroon, may they give us another referendum. May we vote for sure say we not want Cameroon anymore. What is wrong with that? We want join them, they call referendum. Now we say one command they not like them, they say not lie. We say, okay, give us another referendum. And somebody come tell when I say referendum, it will sure say will not be independent country. That is nonsense. Where the common sense were there for inside the day. Some people, they say they be common sense, but common sense in no day. They not see simple common sense for a simple thing like this one. We be one join them, they call for a referendum. Now we say we hate you, we don't want you, we are out. They say no. And we are saying, okay, if you say no, let's have another referendum. Somebody say referendum, it not be good, it not a bad thing. What now how them they reason? So, fellow Ambazonians, again, you hear Comrade Chris here. We don't organize a big referendum conference where they come up in Washington, D.C., June the 23rd through the 25th. This conference will not be about the interim government. It be about all Ambazonians. And I mean all Ambazonians. We don't see, I'm saying, as we start plan for this conference, announce them. La République du Cameroon. La République du Cameroon. They rush, put their own conference, call them, say, Cameroon Diaspora Conference on the same date. On the same date. And if any Ambazonian be angry over what is going on for our territory, especially those of you in the diaspora, now the moment this, make we plan for show up in our numbers for send a message to La République du Cameroon, say, we are angry, we are still angry for the diaspora. So I call upon everybody in the diaspora, especially in the continental USA and Canada. Please, all the routes will be led to Washington, D.C. for June the 23rd through the 24th. Make every Ambazonian come out for house. They want for hear for you. They want hear your voice, hear your contribution, hear your suggestion, see your support for this new move. Where we don't take them, where we get people that they will help us, for knock the door, for take the message to the international community, for force Cameroon to sit down and participate. Agree to this referendum. All right. Thank you now all. God bless you. Please, if you get this message, especially if you're there for Ground Zero, make sure, say, your neighbor, your friends, they hear them.
Fellow Ambazonians, fellow indigenous people of Ambazonia, now una humble and most trusted servant, unrepentant patriot and leader for IPOA and IPOA GovC, Comrade Dr. FLO. I don't come for talk for una for Ground Zero. I don't come for talk for una, my papa them, my mommy them, my sister them, my brother them, from the grasslands to the coastal regions of Ambazonia. Wait till it bring me today, the 12th, Friday the 12th of May 2023, for can tell una, na say make una look out, We done the year messages out there, kind people, kind government, kind agents, done the come out, they talk say, make una prepare for referendum. When the honest ones them amongst we don't rise up for say no. Why a referendum when we dey in the middle of a genocide? When will people they be slaughtered? Now who kind of recommendation be this? Some people don't just jump hang for that last wagon for train. Say na the solution be this. But una sabi say we be one una plenty of these so-called leaders, the warmongers and war profiteers amongst we say war no be good thing. You want start war, you want provoke war, be prepared for the consequences. Some don't take money, put for pocket, chop. The war where they say they go take them to the end, they no fit take and go to the end. They don't see train, they hold some train where the train they even go for some place. That train they call a ReferSurrenda. Yes. Or you call and say ReferSurrendum. Yes. Now they think that way, they don't come with them. They go hold meeting the other time, a few weeks ago with some white boy them. The white boy then tell them, say, make they no look for their history. Say, make they come talk for una more, no, make una no look into una history. The strong and positive case where una get and where His Royal Highness von Gordon Dinka and he peers them. And all patriotic Ambazonians, they be raised in a peaceful manner inside the Republic of Ambazonia for challenge the Republic and they be win, they be succeed. One, they interpret the 8401 law where be show say Cameroon be common for that fake union. What will be get again as a fake referendum? Referendum where they been vote now between we and yes. Today, some brother they will just say they don't get sense plenty. Don't come, don't go for that hood soon meeting. They go agree all kind thing. They say they be Southern Cameroonian community. When I hear talk. Say they be Southern Cameroonians community. For IPOA, we talk say, okay, una go the fight una war na for Ebola. What una they do for inside Ambazonia? They think they hurt them. They think they worry them. We don't talk say, okay, who people they die? Una no fit talk say una be Ambazonians, but una they still show Cameroonianness inside una. Una go for Ebola for Southern Cameroon, go they fight una war. Una don't live we for here. We go fight within na for case and na for table. They know why here place. They don't green, they don't live for outside. They say, oh, una for ground, una must yet make they talk. But when na for ground, una be rise for 2017, 2016, 2017, say Ambazonia has reason to fall no more. Now they want make it fall. So they go for meeting, go talk, say, no, they don't be Ambazonian them again. They be Southern Cameroonians from Ebola. Una the year. That's so they pack for the meeting, CDNB, the Cameroon Dialogue and Negotiation. Make una look out. Make una look out. Business they outside there. Big business. They go put we for inside Kenja. Tie am, sell am. Their war, where they say they begin for fight only for war. They don't take money, they chop them. We tell them, say, no do war, we no be ready. The best option, na for go for the diplomatic method and through negotiations, dialogue and negotiations. And if he come back, one stand up for fight like the people for Eastern Ukraine. They get their brother, their big brother, Russia, is stand for their back. Till today, who's other country, then the way they be say they stand, they support Ambazonia. They never yet come. So now one lie to the other. This will brother them and sister them, where they run around, they talk about this referendum. Una been take note of them. They say, oh, the referendum na an option. Like the referendum, as someone don't talk today, the 12th of May, 2023, say now that option, like for that 1972 referendum option between where La Republique be conduct and for territory, talks more vote between we and yes. And it be end up bury that federal system who will be get them. We be even get for being a confederacy, not even a federal system. They don't come say now an option. Before they want start this war, option for work this thing peacefully, diplomatically, be there on the table. Why they be shove them aside? Why? Because they don't die. They see die. La Republique, the only open military camp them for inside Ambazonia, inside the Republic of Ambazonia. Day in, day out, they shoot with people. Now, and yet that, they don't kill them. No say waiting. Amongst the so-called leaders, and some of them, they work now for one Cameroon. Some of them are agents from France. We're not careful. United Nations no fit impose on Cameroon. United Nations no fit impose on Cameroon. United Nations go want for do anything for Cameroon for regarding the Ambazonia situation. France go veto. Not in no day. The thing where these people, they for go for that meeting, they insist na say may we get humanitarian intervention from United Nations. May they come disarm every non-Ambazonian, non-indigenous Ambazonian for territory. Move all those military people back to the east of Mongo. Because we don't be an independent country before we join them by mistake. Even if we join them with good heart and good intention, they dissolve with parliament, they dissolve with marketing board, they destroy everything with Cameroon Bank, destroy everything. Yes. So, even if they want referendum, how you go do referendum inside war? How you go do referendum where Biafrans and they inside Ambazonia in their millions? Cameroonians and they inside Ambazonia in their millions. How you go do referendum for that kind of way? As the leader and the humble servant of indigenous people of Ambazonia, we executive they be kick against this thing. Me, I don't be use my veto power because I will use my veto power. Change things then. When I see what will happen for Crimea, before the one make referendum, they don't make sure say enemy forces them, as Russia they consider them, the Ukrainians don't come up for they move them. Before they make some referendum, then Crimea vote say they go join Russia. My people, even when I hear the question, the way they be put on for the so-called option with the questions where they put them, they agree to forms of government. Forms very open-ended questions. Question where they fit tune them for any kind way. Make we be slaves. Make we be inside one Cameroon. Make we be the same forms of government. This will brother then go accept that condition for meeting. Where peace never be. Boom, 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 boom. This go on. You see? I say make una look out. Last fight, last fight. Things did happen for background. Even if people want referendum, now for ground zero, now from inside Ambazonia, they go the rise for say they want referendum. As this humble servant and leader of the IPOA, with the poll with people every time, with the ask questions, with the contact with people, get information. As of now, with people they say no, they don't want to hear anything say referendum. Even if they want to make referendum be, make all military for Cameroon, all gendarmes for Cameroon, vacate that territory, then we get UN peacekeeping forces. Then we'll put up with structures and with systems. If it even take 10, 20 years, get ID card, all indigenous people of Ambazonia, they register fully under indigenous people of Ambazonia Governing Council. Then we know who be who. Then we fit then start discussing una one referendum. Don't be say they go she down with some few white people then way. Some of them don't even try for apply for be students and for University of Ambazonia. They don't get the admission. Say me una forget una history. Me gonna go for referendum. Whether they seek shoot with people. Army come then they left, right, center inside Ambazonia. It don't make sense, my people. It don't make sense. Now you don't come for talk for una. Even inside of that meeting, some will comrade brother Edwin Gang, senior comrade Edwin Gang, when a senior citizen for Republic of Ambazonia, he talk say, hey, this thing una the writers wanna not put my name there. Una not put my name there, I need to sign on me. He talk say, una see this palava they so. It gave been a two question for people. Even if one do referendum, make we come out. May they ask the question, you want join La Republic or you want be you independent under your sovereign nation, Republic of Ambazonia? Two close-ended binary questions. They say they no one for here, they kick up. My people, they tell me what we been go on for inside that meeting. Them will get way, them forget. Ambazonia Intelligence Agency, now number 1 in the world. We get ways for get information. Even for place where people where they need to support Ambazonia publicly, would get information. They kick against C, but he say, they not put the name. We hear the whole thing, we laugh, the Palama, they don't say they go put the name because we don't enter inside Ngumba house. He say, they move them, they say, no, like, they will put and say, you be attender. Now, way it happens so. And he come now, only himself, even give something where it makes sense. Say, may they give now 2 questions. The other people, they accept now for 4, 6 questions. Even some of them, even the talk say, may they accept, may they put question for special status inside La République du Cameroun. For join La République du Cameroun under a special status. So when they accept slavery status, so when they accept kind thing there for day, now when they say put that under that bracket, say instead under that phrase, say may they vote between the forms of government, may they accept different forms of government. So when they can put that referendum, when they get 6 open-ended questions, then when they choose, I don't even know which one they choose. So my people, una watch out, even if referendum 1B, Ambazonia, the territory of the Republic of Ambazonia, will be formally known as Northwest and Southwest Province on a region. I don't know how they call them again. From La Republique, their side. They call and say now, Northwest, South. They don't divide with our white people, they be divide with. Partition Africa all over the place. So, even if we want to get referendum, we need first of all, now, international peacekeeping forces for that place. Move all man way who gone no be fighting. Army, gendarme, all of them, they go back for their barracks across the border, east of the Mongo. Now, when I get the right for determine which direction we want to go. No be so-called president them for like 8 different government. They come for public, say they be Federal Republic of Ambazonia, go meeting, shake, peace for pants. Peace for their draws, for front white man. Accept all kind of nonsense, including the fact that they don't give for the answer for their country name them. They give for answer now for white man name. May they no talk their history. May they accept all kind thing. Even for they go talk say they be Southern Cameroonian community. Yeah, that kind of thing. And then for us, they can't also they be president, they be minister for this government, for this interim government, for this blah 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 kind of government. Now only one government there for Ambazonia. The original government, now the Republic of Ambazonia. All that other one them now copyright, now copycat machine them where they don't just copy for the now groups, no be governments. You know if you talk say you be president for Federal Republic of Ambazonia, what then who's that play one day? You go for meeting, you go say you be Southern Cameroonian. You accept, you sign. My people, una put una eye open. For diaspora, una know what for do. Una continue for the put una money for the indigenous people of Ambazonia. For website, indigenouspeopleofambazonia.org. When I want put money for Directorate of Security, when I put money for Directorate of Security, for PayPal. Or PayPal na info@indigenouspeopleofambazonia.org. Now the PayPal email that. When I put them, or people need whistle them, or people them need CCTV cameras all over the place. For the monitor and film and gather evidence of atrocities, genocidal atrocities meted on our people by overzealous soldiers and security men and their agents within Ambazonia on our people. The security and overzealous soldiers from the Republic of Ambazonia don't commit thousands and thousands upon crimes. Over 50,000 of our people don't die. And the direction we will get for go be based on waiting on they talk for ground. No be diaspora could they tell on waiting for do. Me too, are they here? Are they for diaspora? Anything where they come up for one talk show, Natiwe ground zero, IPOA ground zero, don't talk. And then they go consult two people for diaspora. And we go take the popular vote, the popular position. the rightful position inside the governing council. Never don't come for tell one at this thing. We'll no go take the second step without having taken the first step. And make una remember, Cameroon, na a member for the United Nations. Una see what happen for Canada. Cameroon na strong country, not be easy. It get backbone. That backbone na France. He said Canada, will not be even there for meeting with that other so-called leader there for Ambazonia. We not even know that thing. Swiss, they say, we not carry out the get with that Swiss negotiation. They play some of these with politicians them for diaspora, Ambazonia politicians like a piano. They play them the piano like a guitar self. I don't talk my own. This one, na message we come out from the indigenous people of Ambazonia's governing council, from una servant, una humble servant, and unrepentant patriot, Comrade Dr. FLO. Una keep una eyes open. Again, donations, they be welcome for the humanitarian need. We will be grossly involved in for help the humanitarian situation. Refugees, they suffer for Ghana, they suffer for Nigeria, they suffer for inside La République CSF. They even catch someone them because they peace for some money farm. Beat them so they kill them because it's peace. For bush, for grass, so they beat them, kill them. They even talk to a woman that they smell. They don't talk to will be Biafrans. They don't talk to will be rats. They don't talk to will be 2 cubes of sugar. All kind thing. Will not be here. United Nations come talk. We don't be 50,000 dead. United Nations never send peacekeeping force. They never do anything for help we. But they go for other places. Go help. So my people, una turn up fine. Una turn up strong. Make man no fool una because they talk from diaspora. Because it gets some phone. Because it gets some Facebook page and some TV station. Or it be some government president. We will not even know. Because now one government there for Ambazonia. Republic of Ambazonia government headed by His Royal Highness von Gojin Dinka. After that one, we will get IPO, Indigenous People of Ambazonia. And we will get a governing council. And we get rights within the United Nations. For gather as indigenous people. For open with universities the world don't open them. For do anything we feel want do for our homeland. So, my respect, una stand strong. Una stand strong. Till the last man standing, yes, not be necessarily the best option, but some people, some of our so-called brothers and sisters, they don't take me to this path. The decision, not be my decision. The decision, now we all with decision for ground zero. When I look after on ourselves, when I stay safe. No 20th May celebration in Ambazonia. No 20th May celebration. From the 18th to the 21st of May this year, 2023. No celebration. Stay indoors. Over.